What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you are having an amazing Wednesday evening. So Roger Bonds, who's the former security guard from Diddy, he is backing Cassie's claim. Okay, he's speaking out because she mentioned him in her lawsuit. So he released the following statement. He says on his Instagram story, quote, he has 4 daughters. Okay. He says, this is not meant to be threats or snitching or anything like that against Cassie or Diddy or anyone else. This is me telling my truth as I remember it for 2 reasons only. First, because I have 4 daughters. So on all my dudes, my truth as I seen it, saw it, and was involved with for years. Okay. Um, he shared, photos of himself with him and Cassie over the years. And he says, I'm willing to tell my truth now because for so many years I was quiet. Nothing matters now but family. Cassie claims that Bond witnessed Diddy allegedly um, putting his foot on her face in January 2009 at an incident after he saw her speaking to another music manager in Los Angeles at a nightclub. She stated that Bonds attempted to intervene and to prevent the assault, which was ultimately unsuccessful. The Me and You singer had hoped that talking with the new manager would allow her to further grow her career and that Mr. Combs would be happy for her, but instead he became enraged. Diddy reportedly kicked her in the face and she began to bleed profusely. When seeing the physical evidence of the abuse, the Combs global mogul forced his staff to bring Cassie to a hotel suite at the London Hotel Los Angeles, where she was required to stay for a week per the lawsuit. Since Cassie's filing, Diddy has been named the assailant in 2 separate lawsuits, one of which Jane Doe claimed that he and singer Aaron Hall took turns essaying her and a friend at a party in the early 90s. I'm glad that Roger is, speaking out right now. Let's hear from him, and then I'll bring you guys some additional commentary at the end.
Comes a time when you're in a situation that may seem like a good situation, but if you're not waking up happy, or if you disgruntled, or you really don't want to be around that person, you find every excuse to get out of there. And I got diabetes. So my excuse was, I can't be with you every day. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm losing weight. I'm doing that. But in reality, it was, I was sick. I was sick of you. I was sick of everything that was going on around you. I was sick of having to cover up everything that you did. I was sick.
Okay, I can understand that. Um, I really wish that he would have spoken out, when his first daughter was born or even beforehand, right? But he said that he was trying to stay in there because of him having bills to pay. Well, everybody has bills to pay, you know? And then after doing a little bit more digging, we find out that his son is over in Africa because him and a friend, they went over there years ago to um, essentially try to unalive somebody. So he said that there was evidence of him, the charges are the M word, right? Tampering with evidence. And he's been over there, his son has been over there for years. And so the streets is saying that another reason why Roger is so upset with Diddy is because Diddy didn't use his money or his influence to get his son out of prison. And he is in Namibia. So, um, which they're not known for human rights. So he has been awaiting a trial for, I believe it's 9 years, which is an extremely long time. I can only imagine, what his son is going through. But they went over there in search of diamonds. And this is back when, Roger was living in Beverly Hills with Diddy. But and Roger, he is, I guess, open about his own checkered past. But it's unfortunate that his son, essentially followed in his footsteps because his father served time as well. But going to have to serve time in an African prison where you're an American, and essentially, they don't have the right to a speedy trial or laws in place to protect those accused of crimes as we do over here. It's worrisome. It's heartbreaking, to be honest. But at the same time, you can't go to another country committing crimes, especially those as heinous as trying to unalive people for diamonds. But one other thing I wanted to bring up is he wrote this as well. He says, at one time, I would have taken a bullet for this man. And those that know me know that's true. What happened? People say, yo, why are you saying that? Why are you doing this? One reason is because you can't do nothing else unless you want to end up in jail. Nobody worried about their kids when I had them. I mean, nobody. Where's the loyalty at when it's my son? You want me to have loyalty to someone who couldn't tell me, here's 100,000. I may not can go, but I can make sure that, or I sure can make sure that he has a legal team. But I'll give some strangers 3 million. F out of here. My truth, my story, my life. Two Faces coming soon. Oh, you didn't think I would talk about it? Well, watch me. Hashtag the general, hashtag no sympathy, hashtag betrayal with a smile. Name one person that has been with Diddy that is well off. Name one. Keep thinking because I'm going to name them. Zero. Okay. Now he ain't. It's not funny because if that's not the truest thing that I have heard in a very long time, I cannot think of one person that is better off after having spent time with Sean Diddy Combs. And I'm going all the way back, rest in peace to Kim Porter. Um, I was going to do a separate video about how the doctor that, or the autopsy, the coroner who did her autopsy mysteriously, turned up unalive a year later. The doctor who performed Cassie's, implant surgery pretty much against her will, suspiciously veered off a cliff uh, because of a text message. This man was a whole doctor. You mean to tell me that he didn't have enough? Like I said, I was gonna do it, but no, because I don't need those. I don't need those problems in my life. Like, there's way too many suspicious deaths around this one man, and they're always like a year later. The coroner a year later that performed, Kim Porter's initial autopsy, and then the next one said that she died of pneumonia. Pneumonia? Really? Really? Like, okay. So Roger Bonds is speaking out, and I agree with him. There's zero people, and that's word to Mace, Mary J. Blige making the band, Danity Kane. I'm looking forward to Aubrey O'Day, Cassie, and everybody else. Right? Diddy has been a walking nightmare for almost everybody who says that they worked with him or around him. Not to mention, here we have Roger Bond speaking out, and he said that he's going to make, I guess, his documentary Two Faces coming soon. So I'm looking forward to to that because Diddy's going to have to, I don't know. Um, I guess he has enough money. What was that line? Not guilty because I'm filthy. Come on. Okay, well, you're guilty. It doesn't matter, right? Or I'm sorry, allegedly. No, he said that his 24-hour settlement for Cassie's lawsuit is not an admission of guilt, but he says that, and she was smart. Her and her lawyers, by the way, were very smart going after not only um, Diddy in a civil suit, but also his companies, because now he's having to step down from not only Revolt, but also the charter school that he helped make and create with Dr. Steve Perry. So they asked him to go ahead and step down from that as well. So he's losing brand deals, charter deals. I mean, Diddy professionally, he's pretty much a wash. He's done. And after you do so many people so wrong for so long, it comes back. You can't just dog out everybody in your circle and think that, that's okay. It's not. The law of sowing and reaping is very real. So, with that being said, I want to hear from you guys. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will talk with you in the next video. Take care, Aces. Bye.